Okay, we should be good. Oh yeah, we're definitely good, and I immediately peaked the volume on that. I'm so sorry. I'm getting the webcam up here in a second. There we go. You're gonna notice my background looks a bit wonky because the lighting's a bit wonky. I probably need to really quickly later make sure the webcam has been wiped off because it sat for a little bit. My backlighting that's normally behind my computers is currently waiting to get repaired. I use like Christmas string lights type thing, and it's busted. So good news, new PC. Bad news, bad lighting. I don't know what's happening. Everything is happening in like spades. New thing, great. Suddenly bad thing. So we're going through. We're making it work. And I think because of the new PC, this mic is actually doing what it's supposed to do. And I am just going to peek the ever-loving everything out of this thing for a little bit. So bear with me while I get everything adjusted. This is kind of the first test with all this. New PC is hooked up. That's the great news. The bad news is I have found a problem that might happen while streaming that I have never heard of until this point. And it is specifically seeming to do with the VSync, where if I Alt-Tab one too many times, everything breaks. So, whether or not that is exactly what's happening or not, we'll figure it out, or hopefully it's just a thing that the first few times it has to update and run and everything, it's gonna do, like, have issues with different games and me tabbing out, and then eventually fix itself. Hopefully. Fingers crossed. Good news, my save file saved. Bad news, a lot of other files on my computer that meant to transfer over did not. So, again, we got one good thing, we got one bad thing. I think there's got to be some great balancing act that's got to happen when you switch computers, I swear. Normally, I back everything up, swore I backed it up correctly, send it over, and I did. So now we get to play, where did I leave off? And yes, it's Subnautica, because as much as I want to do Legend of Kamori, and Equinox, of course, doesn't have another update out. They did do one, it's tapped, yesterday, but it's specifically for 2 new horse packs, and I'm not necessarily going to jump back in just for that. I want to wait just a bit until I can get more quests. Of course, we got things to explore, we've got some other stuff we need to get, but I also need to... this thing. I need to fortify stuff. But I need lithium. That was the thing, wasn't it? I will eventually sort out these lockers a lot better. For the moment, though, we're kind of stuck with what we're stuck with. Anyway, it's just going to take me so long to remember that I need to hit tab. Did I by chance have food anywhere? No, but I do have some salt. Okay, let me go take this, because I need to definitely get water and food. I'm gonna go out anywhere. Do that. So far, no more spooky effects when I do this. But I also did make sure motion blur was off, VSync is off right now. And so hopefully we don't have any issues, but this is probably also going to be another, it'll only be about 2 hour stream, for the sake of my sanity. Okay, you're really loud. And I wonder if it's coming across as loud as it is for me, and I can turn up my actual volume up. No, yeah, you guys are fine. You're not hearing it half as loud as I am, which is very much a good thing. Okay.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Salt was the last one, right? Yes. Perfect. That type cooked fish. Okay, I guess cured fish more specifically. I need water. I know I could do disinfected water, but that takes more stuff if I remember right. Yes. Good news, stacking up on water works, because I think water is what we're normally low on. Normally okay on the other stuff. I'm gonna eat the old peeper here in a bit. I'll put water in the blaster because I don't need all of this water. Oh my gosh, I forgot how many of these things I grabbed. Okay, whoops. I need to let some of you go because I don't need that many of you. I need at least 2 of those back. Meet you for now. Which of course is going to not do well for my thirst, but that's fine. We need to go see these signals, I think, is a good idea if we can. Problem is, I think some of them are going to be some pretty hard to reach depths. Yeah, 300 meters. We're gonna try, but I'm not insanely hopeful, nor am I insanely hopeful that our battery on our little sea glide's gonna actually do well with this distance. Of course, we're gonna be probably nipped by a fish on our way past somewhere here. Because, man, do they seem to really love to take a bite out of you, only to remind you that they don't actually want to eat you because you taste awful, but they're gonna do it anyways. I feel like it's probably gonna happen again. Anything up here by chance? Oh. Oh, I saw it for a split second. Quartz, okay. Not what I was expecting, but not quite that. Aha, there's one of those things. The angry fish. And I want to do a very gentle reminder. Of course, this game is regarded by some as a horror game, while I don't find it particularly spooky, and I find it more yay fun base building. There are things that are going to happen if you fear the ocean. This game may not be for you. This generally does not freak me out the slightest. The random jump scares of oops, something bit you. Here and there, but
100 meters. Oxygen efficiency decreased.
oh yeah. Well, I have lights on, but I don't actually have lights on.
Passing 200 meters. Oxygen efficiency greatly decreased.
Shoot. I don't think I'm gonna be able to get to this. Yeah. There is no way, and I immediately get lost. Okay. So yeah, I'm not gonna be able to do that without something else being. We need to explore differently.
30 seconds.
Don't worry, game. I am aware that I am running out of oxygen. There we go. These things are so cool. Yeah, we'll start heading back. Hopefully I can get another radio signal, because I need to find more pieces to... oh, what is it? The sea moth. I don't have... you know, at some point I could just change the key to the escape key. But yeah, either way, I need the sea moth pieces, and I don't have them. So I'm not really able to, I think, go to depths that I would like for some of the stuff I need to find, so I need to actually find the pieces. And I kind of have a feeling that I need more signals to find more pieces. I kind of think that's the gist I'm getting of how this is working. Now, in theory, I think I can also go kind of explore the wreck. I think the last time I did it, there was really not anything to find. At least not much to find. Then again, it could be another thing if once I hit a later stage, there'll be more. It's 100% something that could be the case. Until I get there, not much I can do about it. I need these repeaters. I don't really want to be holding the knife, but it works for now. When did I pick up salvage? Again. Oh, but that's why there's been some stuff I can't get. What about the computer chip, though? It's gonna be resource. Because I need to find gold. Okay. Put you in there for now. And I need to see what I can do about another battery, because I'm gonna need one here in a minute. And I've got gold. Is it just a table coral sample? Oh, I've got gold, I've got a table coral sample. And batteries at 0 charge, and then I just needed to do copper wire, right? What do I need for the copper wire? Copper roll. So... ah, okay. Oh no, I don't want to do that one. Oh dang, extended blueprint. Unpin. I didn't even pin that one just yet. There's number 2. Okay, there's our computer chip. What else is it that I don't have, though? Yeah, magnetite I don't have, but I have the titanium. That's a start, at least. Ingredients unknown. Habitat builder I have. A Pathfinder tool I don't have, but that's also something I could pretty easily build. Any other equipment? Yeah, I can't get... I have the deployable oxygen, but that's not quite what I'm looking for. To make sure the chip goes back, I do have one spare battery, okay. Let me figure out how to eventually recharge these. Oh. Apparently, I'll fix that really quick. Steam has a reset an option that shouldn't have been reset at any point. That's really interesting. It's one of those things, again, I wouldn't think of that being a problem, except, lo and behold, just an interesting thing of, like, I think things end up resetting. Okay, that should fix that. In theory. So many little things to go back and make sure are working properly. And I immediately put it from the wrong storage into the wrong place. Okay. Yeah, I have the one battery, so I'm not worried about that. I need to figure out how to recharge these. But that recipe or blueprint required what? I can at least make it and have it, even if I don't think I'm going to need it. But I should also see if the radio has... Does not have another signal yet. I have a feeling it will give us another one here pretty soon, though. Okay, the clusters are nice because I don't need to cut anything. I just need to find them and grab them. And I don't know if they respawn every so often or not. I would assume so. There's some clusters. I eventually do need to rename the beacon. Instead of just being Beacon 1.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
I might need more copper, but I have the titanium. I have tons of titanium, actually. Oh no, that's gold. No, I have copper wire. Stick the copper in there for now. There we go. I saw the fish randomly go through for just a split second. Don't need that pinned. That I'm not going to be able to get for a while, I don't think. I kind of have a feeling you're not going to make more new fish if I leave you, but it would be nice. However, one of the peepers is really quickly going to become salted fish, so I can take it with me. Okay. And I might grab one more and one waterfish. Excuse me, butterfish, I kinda need you. These peepers are getting a lot quicker suddenly. Probably not actually, but it just kind of always feels like it. Okay, there we go. Now we got our water, our food, and we can start exploring randomly for a bit. Since it is going to take us just a second to get another radio signal, I think, if we're not just currently out of them. I know they're not really meant to swim through the base, but it is really funny that they do. Still got 2 water bottles? Okay, I think we're good. Oh, I should offload the last 2 of those and that. There's plenty more room. Double check again. Nothing here. No. Okay. I think it normally tells you when there's new radio signal, but I don't 100% remember, and I kind of want to go back towards the shipwreck if I can. I don't remember where the island was that I found, but I feel like it was behind the ship. Oh, it was really awkward to look at. The ship isn't meant to like look necessarily like it's moving, but it does. Bit funky, but I get the what's actually happening. It's just, man, is that a weird thing to look at for a split second there. Now we've explored this, I think. Yeah, this vaguely feels like something we've explored. Oh wait, be nice. No biting. That's not me any. Okay. So now we're beside the ship. This is kind of where I want to see if there's things to scan. So I feel like there's going to be a place for things to scan. It'll be around here. But then again, maybe not. I don't see any debris here. I'm basically looking for a debris field. No? There we go. There's the thing we need.
Print acquired.
What about you? Oh, battery, I think. You're not anything I can scan, I think. Now, if I remember right, there's some of the aggressive fish kind of around here somewhere. But I'm not too worried currently about that. Again, currently. It might be later. I do want the salt deposit. I see if there's anything else I can scan. Because really, I do need a... I do just need to find more parts. I think for a little bit of everything, if I can. What are you? Oh, okay, interesting. I'm assuming it's for even, like, deeper depths that we can go eventually. There's a lot more enclosed. What are you? Titanium, yeah. That is definitely going to take something special to mine it. I do not have access to yet. Metal salvage. Not what I'm looking for. I think if I leave that thing alone, it leaves me alone for the most part. Oh, hello. Anything gonna be here? Not really, I guess. Can I pick you up? Oh, I can pick you up. Okay, well, you're gonna go into the aquarium I have. Just on a random whim, I wonder if I can pick this fish up. Apparently, yes. Okay, so I've got the blueprint for it, because it gave me metal instead for scanning that. Not that I really need that in my inventory a second, but I will take it. Salt. Salt. I need plenty of salt. I'm not going to leave that one behind if I see it. What are you? Interesting.
Acquired.
Okay, so I do just need to spend some time around here looking. Okay, I've opened that one, I can tell. I'm assuming there's going to be more around that I haven't opened. There's something blue and glowing over there. That looks promising. Oh no, it's just a light of the ship. Never mind, not as promising as I'd hoped. I'm not worried about the quartz as much as the salt, because the salt is kind of very helpful for the moment. Propulsion cannon? Yeah, but I don't need that, do I? At least not in the second.
Life form readings in this region are sparse. The Aurora's radioactive fallout will have devastating effects on the alien ecosystem if not contained within the next 24 hours.
I love you, game, but see, there's a problem here with the... Even I don't know what I'm supposed to do with that. Oh, nice, first aid kit. Probably gonna need that sooner or later. No, I don't need the propulsion fragment. Please don't be another one. Why? Oh. I see. That's the thing we don't touch. Okay. Not particularly scary, just more like, okay, so there is a reason to not just randomly try to go places outside of where you probably need to be. Oh my gosh, how many batteries are you gonna give me? Now you're scaring me. The first aid kits I kind of get. Too many mean bitey fish. I don't know what that thing is, but I'm not going to scan it without the proper things. Speaking of, that looks interesting. What are you? Can I scan you? Well, I can scan you. What about you? Okay, so I just kind of vaguely know what you are without scanning you. That makes sense. Totally. Okay. Back towards our base we go. See what I can do about that propulsion system. Actually, I should do that on the way. Firing kit. That's actually probably super easy to build, all things considered. And I will know when I get back. Again, these floating islands are so cool. Then of course there was that island that we just kind of randomly found. That I need to go explore again eventually. I do kind of want to look down here some. Problem is... Oh no, whatever it is gone. It's not in there. Why are you all swimming over here, kinda? Nope, doesn't look like there's anything there. Well, so far we're doing okay where we're at, but I have a feeling we might be having to scoot our base eventually. Not sure. since we're actually
aboard,
on.
Captain.
Oh, put fishy in the fish tank before bad things happen with the fish. And a little buddy in there. Nothing there. Oh, our coffee machine's in here, isn't it? I think I actually get a cup of coffee if I remember right. Well, maybe if I had a cup.
Copy completed.
Oh wait, nope, it just adds it to my inventory. Nice. Put that away for now. Then I need to figure out what I need for a wiring kit. Oh, I just need silver. Well, let's see if I have it. If not, I know where to get it. No. I'm trying to move, and instead I'm typing. These are gonna have so many weird names by the time I'm done. It'll purely be because I'm trying to move and I've clicked the wrong thing. Nope, that needs to get back in there. Thank you. Salt can really quickly go there. I'll keep one first aid kit. On the off chance. Okay. I just need titanium. Oh my gosh. No, I don't want to click the locker name. There we go. Well, that's gonna be interesting. Warps gravity to push and pull objects. Very interesting. I do not need that there for the second. I still need the ingredients for that. But now I have a piece for that. Also interesting. I don't have anything for those yet. We're still looking. But it makes me think there's gotta be more islands around too. Where is my nice lovely catch everything ball? No, definitely not what I needed. Can I get at least like one more bladderfish maybe? Aha! Okay. Then you come with me, and I'll grab that fishy as well because they're right there. So plenty of water before I go anywhere. I'm so sorry, fishy. You are getting turned into a like water bottle and all somehow. I'm not gonna question it. I see that it just says non-vegetarian water. Yeah, no. It'd 100% not be non-vegetarian water. The fish I should cure, because they will last longer. Yeah, there's two of them. Okay. And nope, I don't wanna. Have that blueprint stored there permanently. Put one of those away. I'll have to resort these later, but for now, this works. Yeah, that's about what I'm gonna need. I got 2 batteries. One for either tool that might run out too early. You know, at some point I'm just gonna have to grab stuff and build a base further out. Actually, that's not a terrible idea, to be fair. What are you, and why are you so mean? This is pretty. For kind of an interesting little like landmark you can find. Salt, definitely salt you. I don't know where I found that island really weirdly the last time. Okay, let's see. Oh, I haven't scanned you, whatever you are. Oh yeah, I have. You're a laser cutter fragment. Grouchy fish. Oh, hello. He's just like a really large... Yeah, really large quartz deposit, okay. I wasn't expecting, but it does make sense. Of course, I didn't take the build tool with me, but the idea here is I'm kind of just moving and exploring. So if this works out well, it won't matter that I've taken or haven't taken all that stuff with me. I don't think there's anything I missed on the island, but it is possible. Maybe a thing I should say about the island is I can probably build on it, which isn't a bad idea. Can't do anything with you. Maybe there's crabs that run around in the... get real annoying. Here's the other thing, I don't see another island from here. But then again, the way this works is so interesting because it doesn't really show up until you're close enough. Oh, I jumped back. I think it's interesting. Okay, what are you? Marble melon, okay. That's actually helpful. Potatoes, melon... Not much else, though. You really haven't explored the island fully. So chances are I've left something that I could have found behind. Oh, now I got a radio signal. Gee, thanks. So I'm about as far from my base as I can be, and not in the water. Okay. Ah, that's how you collect parts of some of these things. What do you do, though? To be answered. I'm gonna drop you for now, because I can always come back for you, or, well, no, go room. I can bring it. I can bring it back. Yeah, that's where I need to go, but, not really a way to just yet. Where does this go? Oh no, it's just a little grove with mushrooms. Okay. Well, I can start heading back, I think. For now, get that radio signal and see where it sends me. I've got an option here, and I could jump into the water, but I'm going to assume I need to be a little careful about that. So I'm trying to find it where I can kind of slide down and then follow. Yep, there. That way, on the off chance, I can do some damage, I don't end up accidentally damaging myself too badly. I'd rather not. So far, we're doing okay with everything. I'm amazed at the first, I think they're called a Leviathan game. This game is old enough that I've seen bits and pieces. Doesn't mean I've played it, doesn't mean I particularly know it well. But there is one by the ship, so that's, that means I can't really explore too much more there unless I stay in that one section. And if I'm lucky, then maybe the, little scannable pieces will have changed out, but I doubt it. It'll just be that it's the same pieces and I can go back, scan them, and get some materials for it. Which is fine, because I can always build a base there, or in this case, just take stuff out and build it on the island, but it doesn't really help me in the long run, in the sense of, like, I do need some other things unlocked to progress in different areas. Plus, I'm not 100% sure what to do with the, hey, you've got 24 hours before this thing happens. I don't really know how to deal with that, in the sense that I don't really think there is anything you can do. I think it's just it's a set thing that's going to happen. But it gives you that feeling of like, oh, well, maybe I'm supposed to be doing something, or maybe I'm supposed to be doing something quicker. Okay, let's see.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
What do I have that I can make? Oh, I got the titanium, but that doesn't really help right now. I'd rather keep that scrap whole, because then I can use it to make other stuff. Oh yeah, I've got a ton of potatoes. I don't think it's particularly edible. I think it's just going to be, this is going to be a interesting plant to grow for reasons. Can I remove, like... Oh no. Once I have planted it, I have planted it. I may have made a mistake. At least I have plants. I know it's growing, but that is the weirdest visual. Okay.
This is Sunbeam. You know Aurora. We're from a little transgov on the far side of Andromeda, and we have a saying there. There's no bad without the good, no good without the bad. Sounds like you tasted a bunch of the former, but that only means you're overdue a whole lot of the latter. Might just be we're in. We're scanning for somewhere to park. We'll be in touch when we find it. Sunbeam out.
I highly doubt you're going to get a chance to properly park having this game. leave one potato for now in the melon. You don't look like you're degrading at all, so I think you're safe to store. I might actually have to break you down, just for the sake of space. I was hoping to leave it, but... Alright, so we got all that. That also doesn't give me coordinates, so that doesn't give me anything to explore. Let's switch you into another container, and I'll take Habitat Builder. Just load up on titanium for a second. Absolutely, 100% do not want to take anything apart, thank you. I just want to see what I can build. I don't think I have lead. I do not. I wanted to find some, but that gives me at least a start on things. Because I can't make lead. I do have to actually find it. Okay. That gives me a start on things, and gives me a chance to make a base that's expanded a little bit further out. I just don't remember where I found lead the last time. If I remember right, there was something here about the plants and fish life, that something was happening to them. But I don't entirely remember what. If I'm careful, this area out here looks like I might be able to start putting some stuff down. The downside is I just don't have the foundation. I do know what you are. Interesting. And the fish, I won't have a foundation. But in theory, I should be able to put stuff down just fine. That, in theory, is doing a lot of heavy lifting, though. You're not actually close enough to the island to see it, I don't think. I think it's about over there, though. Is that one of the floating... It is. This gets me closer to at least resources here. Oh my goodness, okay. What I actually need is this. Oh, why won't you connect? Oh, there we go. Put two rooms on each other. Okay, no. Let me move that actually. There we go. So I don't have enough titanium for one. I think there should be plenty of stuff around, but let's see, can I build a hatch at least? Nope, I'm getting more stuff. I'm at least in an area I think that is going to have stuff eventually here.
30 seconds.
Okay, okay, I'm getting oxygen, don't worry. Am I seeing only one of them around? Oh yeah, that one's a lot closer. It's so interesting to see them. They're just little floating islands. I do actually quite like them. Okay. To replace the battery here in a second, but at least bring some quartz over and more titanium. It'll be a very, very basic base. I'm not really looking more for that, or too much more than that. But it'll help a little bit for giving me a place to take stuff that I've gathered and drop it off. And a point to work for that's a little bit, or work from that's a little bit closer to that island, so I'm not having to sprint back and forth all the time. You are so weirdly glowy. I think it's meant to be a reflection of the water, but it's really funny. I don't need glass. Do I have quartz anywhere? I do, okay. Then I'm about to have to switch out that battery, so let's do that. And put that one away. I don't know why both of those ended up deleting my water. Okay. How much quartz do I need, though? I'm gonna need more for the solar power, that's right. There's plenty to find. You only need that much for that. Don't want to do the glass compartments, as I found out. I can't do the large compartment just yet. There's the copper. How much should I need for the one thing I was looking at? One for that, and one per solar panel. I probably only need one solar panel. So I put one piece back there. Then get some quartz on the way there. And then of course I'm going to build other things, but as long as I have a source of oxygen, in theory I should be good to go. Because once I have the oxygen down, we should be fine. But I haven't designed a beacon yet, which that might have to be the next step. So I'm not losing this. I'm losing where it is. Okay. Let's move AD, the other piece of copper real quick. Please do not destroy that.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Where is that? Yep. Okay. There's one piece of titanium, but there's so much metal scrap around, I'll be able to get it back pretty much immediately. We'll see if we finally get another radio signal that's coordinates. As long as I head out this way, I'm gonna come across it, so that's nice. Just also make sure to rename this beacon so it's not just beacon 1, beacon 2. Because I think if the closer I get to that base, the further down it goes after a certain depth. Even if I want to put my base there, it's going to hit a point of... If I do put my base there, I'm running into the issue of the depth is too far, and so the oxygen's just going to be reduced. Here's the build. Speaking of oxygen, really quickly go get some. Can I rename you? I can. Can if I don't put caps lock on wrong. Okay. Just so I know what it is. I don't have enough words, that's right. Okay.
Warning, emergency power only. Oxygen production offline.
Yeah, you're gonna be fine. We'll get there in just a second. There's 100% gonna be quartz around here somewhere. No, I haven't really seen this stuff before. Okay, don't go near that thing again. Good to know. Ah, that's salt though. First one of the very fun aggressive fish for who knows what reason. That fish is just permanently grumpy, I think. Quartz here. Just gotta find it somewhere. You think it'd not be very hard to spot, but for all the salt I couldn't find, I'm now actually finding that, and not the quartz. But again, I feel like that is just the standard. When you're looking for it, you're never gonna find it. When you don't need it, it's the only thing you're gonna find. Could be some down here. I would take a guess that there might be.
Passing 100 meters. Oxygen efficiency decreased.
Yep, thanks for the warning. Salt again. I don't really need the salt. I can go closer to the area that I started in. There might be more there. I should also check those here in a second, see if there are anything that I need. Anything that can give me blueprints is going to be very helpful. And tell it's a blueprint I already have. Same with you? Yep. Ah, there's some quartz. Maybe there'd be some somewhere. what did I pick up? Lead. Okay, interesting. Well, I have it for later. Or when I make a base that's actually going to need it. But again, this is not really meant to be the best base, it's just meant to be here for when I need it. That is such an odd and definitely not satisfying placement for that. But we'll go with it.
Power restored. All primary systems online.
Okay, that gives us enough space for everything, I think. I just need to make containers.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
And I'm going to be careful about adding anything to it. Until I make it just a little bit more stable. Huh. I don't need some of this stuff just yet, but I'm curious when I might need it. Okay, need hit port titanium though. So I can add some stuff, and I probably need to find some copper by the looks of it. And of course the stuff for fabricator. So we've got a goal for a second. At least until the next radio signal comes in or the next thing happens. Need to go find some ore nodes to break, which there should be some nearby. So I did find the one. I'm assuming there's gonna be more in here. Along with plenty of the grumpy fish. So I'm gonna have to be a little careful. Ah, that's one thing I need, it looks like. Where are you?
Passing 100 meters. Oxygen efficiency decreased.
No, I need to scan that. Ooh.
New blueprint acquired.
Okay, I'll just see what I need to build that. Hey, there's a sea moth fragment that we need. That's only so many pieces. Time capsule? Okay. And we have a scanner room.
Integrating new ADA data.
I need to swim up for a second. Get some more air. Okay, so Seamoth we need one more piece at least. But we have... what was it we got here? We have the bioreactor. Which... isn't super, expensive to build. That gives me curiosity. Oh. I don't have a bunch for laser cutter. Okay, so it's not the... why did I think I had everything for the laser cutter? Well, that's easy enough to get, because they're right here. Find the other one, and I will be able to get the laser cutter as well. I don't know, I thought I had it already then. Maybe because I did the plasma rifle, there were so many pieces of the plasma rifle around. That sounds feasible.
New blueprint acquired.
I think if I scan this one, it should give me some titanium. Yep. Perfect. And I need to get a couple of you, I think, from right. That is everything I need, maybe? Or at least the fabricator? I'll know in a second. Okay, so now hopefully we can see out the pieces around here somewhere. That would be helpful. But I'm also not going to hold my breath that it is. Table coral sample, so I have the wrong coral. Okay. Item for the wall locker, but it's not what I need. Okay, I need to go find some table coral. I also need to eat first, which I keep forgetting it's all the same inventory. Okay, if I can get that table coral, I'll keep. I get some fish, and I can make some water. First things first, I gotta find that table coral. Which I wouldn't think I'm in the wrong area for, but you never know. Take a look in here and see if by chance there's any table coral. Ah, thank you. Anything to scan though? Not by the looks of it. The closer I go back here, for sure there'll be table coral. Oh yeah, it's probably an alien egg. I don't need to pick that up, because I can't really do anything with it. At least not yet. It's like, oh yes, glowing and green. I immediately want to grab that. Not until I actually got a better use for it. Ew. Oh, there goes. But there we go. At least have all that now. Get the fabricator built. What is that? That is a place I've yet to explore, that's for sure. This I feel like I have, and this is maybe where I needed a laser cutter?
Passing 100 meters. Oxygen efficiency decreased.
Yep. Oh, yeah. What did I get hit by? Actually, this is a really good question. What did I get hit by? I don't see fish. And that one's too far away. It's so tempting to go for those coordinates, but I know if it's 300 meters deep, I'm just not going to be able to get to it and have oxygen still. Okay, let's see. Fabricator built. Get some titanium back so I can build storage. Oh, okay, that's how I can make bleach. Interesting.
Bleach is an essential chemical used for cleaning wounds and purifying water.
Good to know. Yeah, that's gonna take more than I have right now, which is fine. At least got 3 lockers going for me. I need 1 table coral, but that's fine. The rest can be stored for now. Store that. Then I need to find some copper. But I also need to find some... Oh wait, hang on. Because I can get this stuff with bleach fairly easy. Aha! Okay. Disinfected water. Okay, nice. Store those for a second so I don't use them before I need to. Let's see if we can find some copper. Without going down there again, because definitely something down there that doesn't particularly like me. Oh, behave, fish. Got some titanium. What is that?
Passing 100 meters. Oxygen efficiency
It doesn't tell me anything about that. Well, that's interesting. Oh, is this from the radiation, maybe? And the salt. There's some copper. Oh, behave. Grouchy fish. Hi, kitty. Hello. Hi, Cece. Thanks for letting me move stuff. Not really a place for you to sit, though. It's not really a place for you to sit. That, and she has learned a horrible, horrible new habit where the button on the new PC is big enough for her paw. And she has found out that she can push on the button. Now to her, it's a fun game. To me, it's, why are you doing this in the middle when I'm doing something? Why, kitty? So I have to put like tape over it or something. She has found the, can't see her very well. She's found the strings to my hoodie. And she's having the time of her life. Trying to get copper, kitty. Not the yawns. Not the yawns right in my face. She's about ready to send my mic flying off the desk. Yes, kitty, I understand that this is your world and I am living in it. And I need to make room on my desk for you. Get some oxygen. Okay, I've got a decent amount of copper. So we're doing good on that. Is there anything else here that I can scan, though? Super conveniently. I can enter that.
Passing 100 meters. Oxygen efficiency decreased.
It'll give me titanium, but that's not... It's not too bad. It just doesn't happen to be what I need. To be fair, I may have already scanned this. I was hoping for was another sea moth fragment. I already have this as well, so it's gonna give me back titanium. Oh, no. No, it's not, because I need one more piece. Okay, that's good then. I did find something I needed.
30 seconds.
Why are you grumbling, kitty? Okay, that's interesting. You're 250 meters, so I'm still gonna need something. But now I am curious. Now I need to figure out what I need for the laser cutter and do that as soon as I can here.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Yep, thank you. Let's see. There's radio number 2, so I'm a little bit closer to it when I need to be. You're just gonna take a bit. It's for exterior, hang on. That's how that would work. This up as best as I can.
Biodiversity in this region is unusually low. Cause unknown.
Well, that's interesting. Totally not because we've woken up something we probably shouldn't have woken up. No, that could be it. Not at all. Aw. Hang on. I've got to get some more titanium, I guess. I don't have anything. Ooh, I need to get metal salvage. Okay, that's easy enough to get in a second here. That's a start. I'll figure out what I want to put in here, but I have to be a little careful with it, I think. That did a lot better for my water. Okay, that's good to know. Okay, so the idea was good, but also not good. Never mind, we are going to deconstruct you. Get that back for a second. You're fine. Now we'll use that to make a locker. Okay. Because you can get fish before we can do anything there. Put the lead away for now, but I have it. Copper and silver as well. Habitat building tool. I'll just have to remember to take it with me here in a bit once I make some fish and come back. But since you've said that, I'm now assuming I'm going to see a lot less fish. Okay, I need bladderfish. I'd wondered if I had done that exact thing, and that is exactly what I did. That was not the put fish away button. those fish are still down there. I'm assuming the aggressive fish are still going to be around. But we need flatter fish.
Passing 100 meters. Oxygen efficiency decreased.
Is that their only part here? Part of the region that I was in originally? That's what I was trying to say. I don't know why that came out so bad. I'd have thought they were here too, and maybe I'm misremembering seeing him here. I don't think it would just immediately delete those from existence. Not saying it couldn't have, it 100% could have, but I wouldn't think it would have. Hey, here's some. So maybe they are kind of only in this habitat for one reason or another. Where's the habitat ping?
Welcome aboard, Captain.
I think I've still got some salt here. I've gotten so much of it. Let's make one more salt cured fish. No signal, right? No. Okay. Where? Because I see that one. Is it under me? Is that why I'm having such a hard time? Yeah, no, that'd be it. Okay. The problem is, it might be really hard to reach that. I'm gonna figure out here where there's an opening. That looks like it has to do with that. Well, maybe here. I don't think this goes far enough down. Oh, maybe. There we go. Got those fish to leave for now. Let's go see what this other radio signal is really quick, and then go from there. See, this is gonna take a while to find, and then again, I'm kind of limited with what I can do oxygen-wise for the second. So I don't think we'll be able to get to that one. I should turn around and grab the sulfur from the little explodey fish. So there have definitely been some sulfur around. Please tell me you guys didn't try to find a place to park.
Aurora, we're approaching the planet now. We have a landing site for you that's... well, it's better than the alternatives. We've sent you the coordinates. It'll take us a couple of days to align our orbit. Should be able to establish direct contact with you during that time. Then we're coming in to get you. Cross your fingers, the weather will leave us waiting. Sunbeam out.
Well, that's a problem. Hey, I've got a little bit I can explore before I need to figure out where they're going to be. So I feel like if I head there too early, it's not going to help either. But I am going to have to head there. That was not what I was looking for, though. I was hoping it'd be another set of coordinates. There's gotta be an entrance somewhere down to where it wants me to go. But until I know exactly where it is, I'll be kind of stuck. Is it down here? Aha, maybe you have it. Maybe not. No. Don't think so. It's just really gonna be one of these. It's gonna be one of this little entrances you can find, but which one is entirely up here? Okay, let's get some supplies together and see what we can do about heading that way, because I have a feeling that is going to be... It's not going to work out as a... That feels too simple. Definitely feels like it's way too simple. Did you have an extra battery in there? Okay. I've got a cat laying on my hand as I'm trying to use the mouse. So my mouse turns are just a little stiff. I'm not gonna be too mean to her. They're just a tiny bit stiff. Grab that. I need to go get the habitat builder and such. And some of the materials over there, because I have the lead for the to make like a base or a platform. Grab that and start heading back over, because yeah, I feel like I'm gonna want to put something down where this landing zone is, because it's now another area that I know of. Nope. About to lose our power here. There we go. Because I have the lead, and it's easy enough to get titanium.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Nope, there's a fair bit I can do. And that amount of of time, but my worry is... aside from I'm definitely gonna need another battery. Might be a lot closer to... Did I go get another battery? Might be a lot closer where the one beast we saw is near that ship, or the shipwreck. If that's the case, that might be a little worrying. But it looks like it's not quite there. Bit of a different direction. So hopefully it is an area that I can go to without needing something like the sea moth or one of the other vehicles. What is the other vehicle called? It has a Cyclops? Question mark? Because we have a piece of it. It looks like a much bigger ship. Okay, for battery, I need those and some copper, and I probably have the copper. At least I would think I'd have copper. Dang it, I did take it, so it might not. I don't have any batteries, do I? No, I have a full battery. Never mind, we're good. Save those for when I need it. Okay, how am I on stuff like titanium? I think I grabbed all of it, but on the off chance, I'll take any I didn't leave behind. Take that as well, because it's one less thing I've got to find. Wait a second. Oh, it's a repair tool. Okay, that's not a laser cutter. What do I need for the laser cutter? Diamond. Oh boy, game. Yeah, that's something I don't have. The copper should be easy enough to find out. That's the thing I'm the least worried about. And that right there is titanium, so again, a little less worried. I don't know what the cat heard, but she heard something and it made her jump. Mike might have picked it up. I have no idea what it was. Of course, her jumping makes me jump. She's on my hand. Okay, I don't think I've explored this direction too much yet. So this is going to be interesting. I see more creature eggs. Okay. I do have the mobile vehicle bay, I just, very early on parked it into the ground. How? I do not know. Egg. Well, you're one I don't have, so sure. I don't know what you are. I don't think I've seen you before. You look cool, though. Maybe it's what I grabbed the egg of. Oh yeah, another radio signal, which I cannot do anything with at the second. temperature egg again? Gel sack. Okay, well, I'm gonna wait for a second.
Detecting massive energy signature in the region. Cannot identify.
That's not good. Also not what I want to do. Are there going to be more of the stinky little crabs? These things are so horrible. Hi, fish. Well, maybe, yep. It is a crab. Come here. Too bad they do not become food. What is this? No, hang on. Don't give me titanium because apparently I have found it. Insert tablet. That is something I do not have, thank you. What are these? I'm assuming just very fancy lights at this point. Yeah, that means about as much to me as it does to you, I'm afraid. And how did we know this was going to work? This could have done any number of things, and any number of them.
Indicate this structure is composed of a metal alloy with unprecedented integrity. No match is found in database. Performing structural analysis.
You know, that's not a good idea either. Totally should not be in here, and we have no idea that that tablet did anything we want it to do. For all we know, it could be doing something way worse. However, it's green, it's glowy, and
Unknown language. Attempting translation.
I don't think it worked particularly well, did it? Nope. I don't think we got anything from that. Where are we going?
Your best probability of interfacing with this facility is achieved by accessing the control room in the lower section.
Okay, now what do I do with
Analysis
this?
of the patterns on the walls cannot ascertain whether their purpose is aesthetic or functional. Further data required.
Uh-huh. And it begs the question, should I be anywhere near this?
Unknown language. Attempting translation.
Okay. Interesting. Eventually have to read through all of that. That also does not look promising. Okay, so it's a gravity well, essentially. Does not make it less terrifying. Looks like water. Okay, so it probably connects to the water. What am I stuck on? Water there. feeling I don't want to go in the water just yet. Find more of the cubes then. That's totally not suspicious. Should I be taking all these cubes? There's a tablet. Oh no, you're okay, kitty. You're fine. Okay, I can't take it with me. What are you suspicious about, kitty? I know, you just got a yawn. Okay. You? Well, I mean, what is this whole place to begin with, but...
Scans indicate the facility's control room lies beyond this doorway.
Am I doing anything I need to be? I have no idea. Uh-oh. Yeah, that's not good.
The control panel is broadcasting a message. Translation reads, "Warning, infected individuals may not disable the weapon. This planet is under quarantine."
What do you mean by that? And what am I infected by? Thanks?
Translating background broadcast. Downloading summary to databank.
Okay. Disease research facility. Depth 800 meters. Holy moly. Thermal power facility 12,000. Sanctuary A, data corrupted. Sanctuary B, data corrupted. Off-site laboratory data corrupted. In the event of an outbreak, quarantine procedures will be automatically enforced with immediate effect. The quarantine enforcement platform will target all incoming and outgoing craft to prevent the spread of infection off-world. Okay, so that's a problem. But it also makes more sense as to why our ship got shot down. Though that is some harsh measures. If it works, it works. And it depends on what this infection is and what it does. That data we don't have. I saw a path over here. Assuming this is where we need to go now? Maybe? Can't interact with anything. Yeah, I cannot interact with anything at all. This is why I needed one of the devices I did not take with me. Which in theory, I do have enough time to go run it back and get it. So that might be what I have to do. I guess something I'm gonna have to do is run back and get something, because there's something that's missing. I have the cubes, but I don't know if they're needed here, or they're useful for me otherwise, because I think there's stuff that takes them. But the next question, is it because I can make them later, or is it because I actually need to keep a hold of them and use them later? Any ideas of building have gone out the window at this point. I'm way too curious as to what this is. Gives me the idea of like puzzle, but also doesn't quite seem to be something I'm meant to do anything puzzle-wise with. A lot of questions. Okay, well, let's head out just a bit when I don't get stuck on things. And hopefully make it back, but I have a feeling we're not going to make it back in time to help anything we'd like to help. I have a feeling that might be a little bit of a lost cause. Yes, Crab, I see you. No, Crab, I don't want to see you. I'm out of here. Thank you. I need to head towards Beacon 1, because Beacon 1's kind of the stuff I need. It might just be that I need to pick up and move something, and if I need that, I probably need the tool for it. But I'm also going to need more food and water here, so that helps, but I don't think I'm going to be able to do anything before the sunbeam arrives. I think that is... Considering it says that there is a weapon that I am supposed to disable, I don't think the sunbeam is going to be doing much helping. But I also don't know what events are changeable / not changeable. I know that distance seemed so far the first time, but now I'm doing this distance again, and it's actually not all that, like, far. I hear the fish snap behind me. I realize I almost got bit, but apparently not quite. Oh. Can we see this ship at all? Probably not. Until it's a lot closer. For the time of it being here.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Break down all of that so it takes up less room. I don't need to turn it into ingots yet. Return just a bit of it, because I need that. Oh wait, no, I can carry that and everything, it looks like. Okay. But I need to grab salt that I have here in a second. Make a couple of fish. I have one more full battery. I'll grab fish from outside. And water. I don't think I quite got the fish. Oh. Inventory full will be back. Okay. health kit. Let's break all this down. Here, fish. And here's a whopper. Do I have any other food in my inventory? I don't think I do. Not currently, but I do have another piece of salt. One of you is going to become food. I'm sorry.
Playing partially translated broadcast.
9 new biological subjects designated. Mode. Hunting. Analyzing. Sharing subject locations with other agents.
Interesting. Don't imagine that's going to help us much. Especially with the word hunting being involved. Do I use you for anything? I swear there's something that took it, but I don't also remember. Yeah, that doesn't. That does. Okay. I'll take it with me just on the off chance I need to use it. Because I'm so unsure if I need to or not. It might be something that's needed in there. And I have the propulsion cannon, I think is what it's called, so I can move stuff if need be. Which we'll find out if I have to. But yeah, I'm really curious what this facility is. Like, I understand the whole idea of, like, okay, yeah, they've made a weapon to keep the infection from spreading off-world. A, what is this infection? But B, surely there's probably more to that than just this is a weapons facility. And if there's a weapons facility, then there's got to be other facilities we can find. We kind of found the one place on the island, but it was so small in comparison that I'm very curious as to how it fits in or what it is compared to this. Even then, I'm not sure we were supposed to find that as early as I ended up finding it. This is really going to come down to... Yeah, I don't know if there's anything I can do. I have a feeling that ship is going to be toast, but there's got to be something I can do within the facility somewhere. Unless it happens after? That seems weird. What is that sound? Or is it just him moving too fast? No? Looks like there is something happening down there. Yeah, no, there is a sound. What that sound is, I have no idea. Grab the knife in case those crabs come back. Man, I really, really hate those things. I hear it. I don't want to see it. Okay, somewhere down here is something I have missed. I've interacted with this. So maybe at least run all the way down. If there's nothing that's changed, I'll go back up. There's such a big space of water. What is that? And then there's nothing encased. But I don't really get much info. Okay, I can't actually grab anything here. Yeah, these aren't grabbable. Okay, so no, I don't need the tool. Nothing I can scan by the looks of it. This looks like a read step, but I'm also not seeing anything there. I'm missing something. No, that doesn't look like it. Okay, so not puzzle. At least not in the way I'm thinking of, like, okay, so maybe it's like a sliding puzzle, I gotta move the pieces around. It's not that. Not really anything hidden anywhere. Aside from maybe the lights on the wall that are more confusing than anything. So is it something here I'm missing? No, it's nothing there. Let me go see if I can scan the things in the cases at all. I didn't think to try that. Ah! What do you know? Doomsday. Yeah, that's nice. That's helpful. That is entirely what I would like to know about. Thank you. Nope. That is not good news. Well, we have that. Does this go up any further? Oh yeah, it kind of does. I feel like this is a force field I opened and there's nothing I saw here. Other than that. They make me think there's much I can do. Aside from get stuck on every single corner. And say, we'll try that. I'm definitely not disinfected if I was already infected. Because I haven't done anything to fix that state. I can scan that, however. Okay. I can scan it for a datapad entry. That's also not the most helpful. No, I can't get your radar signal. I'm so sorry. I've got 5 minutes to build, so maybe I can. But I have a suspicion I probably can't build in here. Which would make a lot of sense. Oh, but I should actually be able to build on the surface, now that I think about it. Because yeah, I can just build a platform and build on the surface, I think. Because I've got some stuff that I can kind of use, but it's, I'm not building some of the nice glass ones. It's not necessarily probably going to be as worth it as I'm thinking it is. Okay, we gotta hurry a little bit here. We don't have tons of time. I don't know if I took this stuff with me. I did not. Okay, so. I can build that. By chance, can I build... Yes. No. Okay. So you are going to be picky enough that it kind of does need to be in the water. That is still not particularly pleasant sounds. Aha. Okay, there we go.
Warning.
Okay.
Emergency power only. Oxygen production offline.
Which is fine. So I might have the stuff I need for a solar panel if I'm lucky. I do not. But at least I got other stuff, and I think there's more around. Do I even have the stuff I need for the radio? I can hope, but I don't think so. Nope, because I don't have copper ore. I don't need salt, I need copper. There's gotta be some around here somewhere. Okay, that's a thing. That's interesting. Yes, hello, little fish. That makes very strange noises. I too sometimes make very strange noises. Not gold. Hey, it's not what I need. That's also not what I need. I'm getting everything. But the exact things I need? What is happening? Oh, yep. That ship is, not gonna make it, is it?
Survivor, we see you. Man, I don't know how you held out down there. We broke an atmosphere, and we're descending towards the landing site.
That's probably not a good thing.
Building down there? What do you mean you can't identify it? Hold on. No turning back now. Positions, everyone. Touching down in 10, 9, 8.
Oh no.
It's coming from the building? Change course. Set thrusters to full.
Yeah, no, I don't think I did very well. I have a feeling we're now going to have a lot more landing sites to inspect. But also, now am I going to be able to figure out what's going on in here? Like, at all? Because I couldn't do anything with that. Oh, I do need that though. Do not drop that. Wait, now can I do anything? Because I couldn't disable it. I think I know where I got infected. Because there was a voice line from our little, like, AI about it very early on. Okay. Which, if that's the case, makes me think that it was kind of part of the area where it almost looks like kelp that's growing. Okay, there's fall damage. That is good to know. There was like a voice line about something about infection, or infestation, so I'm assuming putting those two together is probably a good vague idea of what has happened. Where does this go? Well, this is a different location. Hear the crabs? I do not want to see the crabs. Okay. Well, this is interesting. I see you. I will toss you. Oh, I do need an ion cube. Okay. This might not have been a good idea. Oh, no, it just put me... Okay. Yeah, this is the island. Huh. Well, that's kind of nice, actually. I don't think it helps me out all that much. Okay, is there anything around here? Well, there's the lithium I was trying to find and couldn't. I'll do it again. Okay, well there's the lithium that I've been needing for other things. There's the crab that went splat. Okay, so I need to go back in that temple, I think. At least I hope. I'll make you guys go splat. Okay, that's not where I want to go. Okay, now we definitely know how our ship ended up how it ended up. What are you? Oh yeah, the gel. Okay. Well, let's go down below now and see if there's anything. If not, I hit the 2 hour mark and my lighting is atrocious right now, so you're seeing less and less of me than normal, purely because I don't have a backlight. So what I'm going to do is end the stream once I go down here and see what I can do. And then we can pick up tomorrow for another couple of hours. And hopefully the parts I need to fix the lighting issue come today or tomorrow. Nope. I've already done that, so that's not gonna... Nope, can't scan it either. Nothing here to scan. Nope, can't scan that. Can't scan that at all. I don't think jumping in here will... Yeah, no. Doesn't give me anything. Right, that doesn't go anywhere. I think it was here that had the... Yeah. This also just looks like another teleporter. Okay, well I can try again. But I doubt... The prognosis of me being infected in some way or another has been changed? But I also don't know if that's going to do anything different. I might just see if have to see if I can find some copper and do the radio, and then maybe that will give me a little bit more guidance. You're gonna do the same thing again, right? Oh. That was weird, and I don't know if that was supposed to happen. That was funny. I have a feeling probably not. What I'm assuming is part of this is underwater, and so what I saw briefly happen is a fish of some sort, parts of the fish come through. Okay, yeah, it seems like I can't really do anything yet. Such an odd place to get led to, be able to kind of do stuff with, and then I I'm assuming it's gonna be the radio or something. Because yeah, there's nothing obvious that I'm seeing. That isn't to say I'm missing something, or I'm not missing something. I'd totally be missing something. Nope. Well, back out we go. That almost looks like a door, but I don't think so. It'd be kind of funny. I can't interact with this anymore, can I? No, because it's been interacted with. Yeah, well this looks interesting, but I also apparently can't do anything with this. I have the blueprints for the things. Maybe I don't have the alien type blueprints, but I scanned them? I guess maybe the idea there is it wasn't quite blueprint so much as I scanned them and got info on them. Let's see if we can find some copper. Because I see plenty of fish. Oh, when you're in a school like that, I can't grab you. Interesting. Okay. Oh, what are you? You're kind of pretty. But I have a feeling... probably not something that's going to last particularly well. Kind of on the assumption of just everything is probably slightly aggressive as a critter, and I just need to keep that in mind. I'm getting every metal but the metal I need. So this base might have to wait a while. I also want to get the radio built in case that isn't the case and I'm going to get sent back if I go too far. How much gold is that now? A lot more than I had any luck starting out with. You're shale, so you won't give me what I'm looking for. No, you though. Nope. Says I'll have to start dropping stuff here. I'd rather not if I don't have to. Oh, your food. That works for making room. I would not have thought that was food. Though it could also be, you can eat it, but it probably shouldn't be used as food thing. Ah, I found it. Okay. Now to head back here. make a radio, see what it says, and we will go from there. I'll also need to go see what the plants are up here later. Because if there's plants, it means there's going to be more resources. What are you? Something I do need to scan. Okay, the first one told me it was makeable. Ah, you teleport, okay. That's interesting. Yeah, so I need 2 more. First gives me blueprints 3. After that are the amount I actually need to be able to make it. Oh, you don't have power though, so the radio's not going to work, is it? Fudge. We can hope, but unfortunately I'll be having to find more materials here in a second.
Emergency power only. Oxygen production offline.
Yep, don't worry.
This is LifePod 4. We've landed close to the Aurora. Flotation device is active, but we've got some big old fish in the water with us, and I don't know how long we're gonna last. We're close to the crash site, so bring radiation protection. 4 out.
Signal coordinates corrupted. Approximate transmission origin recorded to data bank.
Okay, interesting. Radio does work without power. Oh, which direction is this one in? Interesting. I'm gonna take these 3 resources back with me for now. What I'm gonna do is I'm actually gonna end it just about here, and then I will continue it tomorrow. Yeah, there's gotta be something we're gonna be able to do with that. There really has to be. It seems like because you can get in, you think there's something to do, but I think it's just that idea of like, you get in, you learn what that building is, and you learn that you can't do anything with it just yet. So hopefully tomorrow we get on track with maybe where that storyline is going, because I have no idea, and we've definitely I was like, it's given us a good chunk of, okay, I want to know what this is, but I am having to be like, okay, I need to move from there and continue back on with like the radio signals and going to find those. So I need the sea moth, I need the cyclops, I need some other stuff, and we'll go over there from there with that and see where that leads. But for now, it was super fun. I can't wait to do this more tomorrow, and hopefully I have my lights fixed tomorrow, or I'll just stream about an hour earlier so it's not as dark about this time. I will figure that out. But thank you so much for joining me. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day, and I will see you all tomorrow.